Hey, welcome in, guys. Brandon with Taylorsfiresmoke Cooking. This is another edition of Smackin or Lackin. Understand we've been out with this particular series for a little while, but we are back, and today we are going to review this Kinders Butcher's Classic Meatloaf seasoning. This is supposed to be an all-in-one box of everything you need for your meatloaf. Now, if you know I make a bomb meatloaf, I will link the video in the description for that for my homemade meatloaf. But I did pick this up. I'm a huge fan of their seasonings. So I'm anxious to give this a try and see what it's hitting for. Now, I do remember, if I'm not mistaken, Karen from In the Kitchen with Karen, I think she reviewed this as well, and she gave it a thumbs up. So I'm going to give it a try as well, and we're going to see what my palate thinks of it. So we're going to get started. It's really simple. All it requires is whatever's in this box and 3 eggs and 1.5 pounds of ground beef. So let's get into it. All right, folks. So actually what I have here, I have 2 pounds of, this is ground pork and ground beef, a mix. It's a 50-50 blend. This is a 80-20. I know it says it calls for 1.5 pounds. So I will account for that in our final tasting. If it's lacking just a little bit on flavor, then I will account for that. But it shouldn't make a huge difference. So all it's, like I said before, this is the box. I did pick this up at Walmart. I think it was a little over $5. And it says everything you need in here: seasonings, breadcrumbs, and all. So all it says, I need 3 eggs. This, our ground beef, I do need 3/4 of a cup of water, and then the ketchup is optional. So let me go ahead and get some water, and I'll be right back. Started out. Admittedly, this is kind of an odd thing. 3 eggs in a meatloaf with only 1.5 pounds of meat is a little strange to me, and then water in the mix is a little strange to me. But hey, we're gonna see what it does. All right, it's 1, 2, and 3. Those. All right, there's quite a bit of breadcrumbs. You could definitely see the seasonings in it. And then we're going to add in our water and give it a nice little mix around. So it's so weird, adding that water in like that. But I do know there are some people that use, milk in their, and white bread in their meatloaf to keep it moist. So, different strokes for different folks. And it may turn out delicious. I'm hoping that it does, because I'm a huge meatloaf fan anyway, so I want it to be good. So let me go ahead and continue to get this mixed up, and then I'll bring you guys back here in a sec. All right, we've got it all mixed up. Now, it is a little loose, so we're going to see how it's going to form into a loaf. It might have to be more of a square loaf instead of the oval, but we will see. So what I have here is I have a 9x13 Pyrex. Spray it down, make sure it doesn't stick or anything like that. And we're going to go ahead and put our mixture in there. You're missing your green peppers and onion and things of that nature. So like I say, it's a little different. But hey, we're going to see. I just want to form it as best as I can. Hands are washed and clean. Definitely takes 2 hands to try to form it. Nothing else that could make a hamburger. We'll slice it into slices and make a burger out of it. All right, guys, so got it loafed up. Got the oven set to 375 degrees is what it calls for. And we're going to put it in there until it's done. So when it's done, I'll bring you guys back, and we're going to see if this thing is smacking or lacking. You guys stay tuned. All right, guys, here's our meal. Hey, babe. Looks good. The consistency is real good. Like I said, you have no green pepper or onion in it, but you can see itself, it looks good. And we just got a side of macaroni and some broccoli with it. So from the looks of things, it looks very appetizing. It is nice and moist. But let's go ahead and get a bite. All right, guys. So again, this is the Kinders Butcher's Classic Meatloaf seasoning. I'm excited about it. Let's give it a shot. Again, like I said, it's really moist. It smells real good. Kind of puts you in the mind of a buffet meatloaf, or if you go to like Cracker Barrel or a restaurant, the meatloaf they serve. But let's see how it tastes. That's actually really, really good. It's real good. It's delicious. And remember, I wound up using 2 pounds of meat. The recipe calls for 1.5 pounds. So if you take off another 1/2 pound of meat, it would have even more flavor in it. This is good, and I highly recommend it. If you do not know how to make meatloaf, and if you're not looking at the video, which I'm gonna go ahead and link in the iCard up above of my classic homemade meatloaf, you're a novice at meatloaf and you just want to start learning how to cook, I'd recommend this and give it a shot. Like I said, it was just a hair over $5. It's got everything you need in the box, the seasoning, your breadcrumbs. You just need eggs and water. And initially when I, formed it, I was like, hey, I don't know. But this here is Smackin. 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend. You could actually even saute up some onion and green pepper if you wanted to, and add that in there along with what's in the box to enhance the flavor, to give you that classic flavor that you're looking for. But this is good. It's Smackin, and I highly recommend it. So you guys give this a shot. And again, go ahead and see Karen in the kitchen with Karen. She tried it as well, and she was right. This is really good. So Kinders has done a good job with this. It's Smackin. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Leave some information down below. Let me know if you've already tried it or if you plan on getting it. Until the next time, God bless you. We'll see you around.